Inside the Union Broadcast booth in the middle of the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Elko Basque Tournament online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. I'm Aaron Pulling. Thank you for joining us as the Evanston Outlaws will take on the Pocatello Running Rebels coming up shortly in about 10 minutes as the Outlaws, a final game of the tournament. Same for the Running Rebels. Interesting scenario here. If the Rebels are able to win this one, they will become the champions as they would be the only undefeated team left. It's kind of an interesting note. If the Outlaws were to have a little bit better end of the game against Spring Creek yesterday, this would be the de facto championship game. But the Outlaws looking to end on a positive note here as they are 3-1 here at the Elko Basque Tournament as they've played some pretty good ball. They had some ups and downs, but their offense has really come to play, and I think their offense has been the catalyst for why they've done so well. When we come back, we will set the scene for today's action. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Elko Basque Tournament online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uintah County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Kazine's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Kazine's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Kazine's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
Welcome back inside the Union Broadcast booth. Everything else is just internet. You're watching the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of 2024 Elko Basque Tournament online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on just online today, as it is Sunday here in Elko. Set the scene for today's action, all part of the Kazine's Ace pregame show. We talked about it a little bit earlier in the opening. This game, for the Running Rebels, if they win this one, they're going to be the outright champions as they'll be the only undefeated team left. As there's a lot to play for. Outlaws are going to finish 4-1 here at the Elko Basque Tournament, as it'd be a great record for them to really try to propel them into the rest of the regular season, as they have a couple games left before the playoffs. And, still some business to finish up back home in Wyoming for that 1 seed Outlaws in the driver's seat, but still have some work to do. So this tournament, I think, has been a good way for the Outlaws to get some good competition, playing some close games, playing some different kind of games, and really learn different ways to grind games out and win. For the Running Rebels, this is going to be an opportunity for them to win the tournament. This is a team that went to the semifinals last year at the Northwest Regional in AA, so very good baseball team, returning some kids. They lost a lot of kids from that team, but don't make no mistake, this is still a very good Pocatello Running Rebels team. That last segment was brought to you by Farmers Insurance on the Casine's Ace pregame show. When we come back, we will have some keys to today's matchup as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of 2024 Outlaws online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Auto, home, life, renters, and business all have one thing in common. They all need insurance. Choosing the right agent is always hard. Choose the agent that takes a professional and individual approach to each client. At Farmers Insurance in Lyman, you will find that agent. Farrell is a down-to-earth person who loves hunting, fishing, and above all, his family. Come in and visit him and his friendly staff for a quote today at 37 Mountain Meadow Street, Suite B in Lyman.
At Alta Construction, we specialize in pre-engineered steel buildings, interior office framing, finishes and flooring, concrete work from foundations to concrete flat work. Alta Construction specializes in industrial and commercial projects. Call today at 307-786-4834. Alta Construction, from conception to completion.
The town of Mountain View is located in the historic Bridger Valley and serves as the gateway to the high Uintas. With a panoramic view of the rugged Uinta peaks, you feel like you're in paradise. Our town park and scenic river walk offer a safe place for rest and relaxation. Looking for a great place to live? Our quality of life is great and our people are very friendly. Come join our tranquil way of life. The town of Mountain View, a gateway to the high Uintas.
Book your next event at Aspen Cinemas. Make it your own with corporate or family parties, birthdays, video game nights, or personal screenings of new movies. They're all available. With affordable pricing and easy booking, you can make your next event stand out at Aspen Cinemas. Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846. Book your event today at Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Bridger Valley Electric Association provides safe, reliable, and affordable electric energy and related services to their member owners in Wyoming and Utah. Bridger Valley Electric is a consumer-owned cooperative.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats in Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Sorry about that. We're trying to fix some technical difficulties, making sure that both fields are up and running as Ryder Wilson grounded out to second. Walker Wilson was hit by a pitch. Gavin Oliver, ground ball up the middle. Could be two as it's fielded over there by Short. The throw to first in time for out number 2 as the running Rebels turn a double play as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Welcome back inside the Union Broadcast booth, in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. That last double play went Blackhawk to Keller to Hudson John, which ironically are going to be the first 3 batters up here to start the game, as Elias Blackhawk will lead off, play short. Garrett Keller will play second, batting second. Hudson John will bat third in the 3 spot. Gunnar Wilhelm will catch and clean up. Cash Stuckey will be the DH, batting 5th. Preston Fultz will bat 6th, playing left field. Dax Paulson will bat 7th, playing right. Cutter Stuckey in center field will bat 8th, and then Colt Durham, batting 9th, will play third base. That is the starting lineup for the Pocatello Running Rebels. They will face Gavin Oliver on the mound. The defensive alignment for the Evanston Outlaws goes as follows. Across the infield from left to right, Breckenrich, Walker Wilson, Jaden Windley, Braxton Bauer. In the outfield, left to right, Damian Common, Ryder Wilson, Tyson Bateman out in right field. As Gavin Oliver looking to respond now. After going down 1-2-3 to start top half of the first, it'll be Elias Blackhawk to lead off as he fielded the ball, made a firm toss to the 2-hole hitter. Keller, they're able to turn the relay to John, has a 6-4-3 double play. Once again, this Running Rebels team, they are playing for the de facto championship today. As if they win today, they will be the last undefeated team. Gavin Oliver on the mound for the Outlaws as they go through their last second pregame routine. Going to talk it over on the mound as we're ready to go here in the bottom half of the first inning. Final game of the tournament for the Outlaws. I do want to remind you that there is a 2-hour and 15-minute time limit as first pitch was thrown at approximately 10 o'clock on this beautiful morning. The sun hasn't really come out yet. Make it too hot. First pitch from Oliver misses high, ball 1. It's a beautiful day out. Once again, very few clouds in the sky. None over the playing surface right now. So Elias Blackhawk at the plate. Tremendous speed is the 1-0. Strike called on the inside corner. 0-1. Or make that 1-1, excuse me. Blackhawk's a guy you want to keep off base. He's a stolen base machine waiting to happen, as it doesn't take him long to be off and running. Comes the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball misses high. 2-1. As Dan Hubbard, who's also the voice of the Preston Indians, has told us he's seen many a times, Elias Blackhawk will stop, or will run until you stop him. And even if you stop him, he's probably going to keep running, and you're probably going to have a tough time getting him out. 2-1. Swinging a fly ball to center field. Ryder Wilson coming on as he slides and makes a nice diving catch there for out number 1. That's a huge play by Ryder Wilson, keeping Blackhawk and his wheels off the base paths. As if Blackhawk's able to get on, he can cause havoc. It's a great job by Ryder Wilson charging that ball and getting out number 1. So bring up Keller. It's Garrett Keller. First pitch to Keller. Misses inside. Ball 1. The 1-0 to Keller. On the outside corner, 1-1. Keller playing second base in the 2-hole today. As we talked about, Blackhawk liking to run this. Pocatello Running Rebels team, very fitting that they are called the Running Rebels, as they are very willing to steal bases. They love to do that. One's on the ground, foul. 1-2. That's pretty much throughout the lineup. If you can stop them, they still will keep running, as they like to really push the envelope, and they want to, on the base paths, they want to force you to throw them out, make it really tough on the opposing team. So Oliver looks in, gets the sign. Comes set. The 1-2. Breaking ball misses just above the zone. 2-2. For Gavin Oliver, you got to snap that one off, break that one through. If you're able to snap that one just a little bit lower, possibly get a swing and miss or possibly a strike three call. Obviously, from my angle here on mylocalradio.com, can't really see where the outside corner is, but that one looked close. That time it was a breaking ball that slipped out of his hand. Now the count is 3-2. The count. Oliver back to work on the mound. Comes set. The payoff pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short. Walker Wilson charges. Fields on a hop. Fires across. In time for out number 1. It was a 6-3 ground out. Makes it 2 up, 2 down to start the bottom of the first inning. They'll bring up Hudson John, the first baseman. Oliver doing a good job so far attacking the zone. Forcing these Pocatello hitters to put the ball in play. First pitch to John on the way. Swing and miss at a fastball at the top of the zone. Strike 1. Cash Stuckey, that Gunnar Wilhelm waits on deck, the catcher. The 0-1. That misses low. 1-1. The count. Gonna wind up the pitch. Misses low. 2-1. So Oliver climbs back on the mound, ready to go. This will be a great challenge for Gavin Oliver, best on best, as he's one of the Outlaws' best pitchers, a 2-on-1. Misses low, 3-1, as Hudson John is one of the best hitters for this Pocatello team, obviously in the 3-hole. That's what you'd expect, but this is a really good lineup for Gavin to face as we get along towards the playoff season. This is a team, Pocatello, that had a lot of playoff success last year, as it's a ball low. Ball 4. As that'll bring up Gunnar Wilhelm after the Running Rebels get their first runner of the contest. First pitch to Wilhelm. Swinging a ground ball that's going to be through the left side for a base hit. As Common Fields, John will pull up at second base. Gunnar Wilhelm with a 2-out single. Leaves it up for the DH, Cash Stuckey. Take that back. He is the pitcher. And I guess you could say he's designatedly hitting for himself, but he is going to be the pitcher in today's matchup. Opportunity to stake himself, or he is the pitcher. He's already thrown an inning. We didn't get an opportunity to talk to him. He's able to put the Outlaws down with a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. But opportunity to give his team the lead. As Oliver looks in, gets the sign, holds at the belt. First pitch. In the dirt, Osborne knocks it down. It's a good job by Jackson Osborne behind the plate to keep that in front of him. John on second after the walk. Wilhelm at first after the single. The pitch misses high. Good job by Osborne to spring out of his stance and make the play. 2-0 the count. So Oliver, this is a big pitch right here in the at-bat behind 2-0. Has to find the zone here. Don't want to fall behind 3-0. The pitch on the inside corner for a strike. 2-1. It's a good job by Gavin Oliver picking a third of the plate and attacking. Last thing you want to do right here in a 2-0 count is to groove one down the middle. And still continue to attack a third of the plate on this 2-1 pitch. That misses high. Ball 3. Three-1 the count. 2 down. Bottom of the first inning. Pocatello running Rebels, threatening with the runner on first and second. Gavin Oliver comes set. Checks on that runner at second base. The pitch misses high. 3-1 as it'll be the second walk of the inning. The base on balls is what's really sunk the Outlaws in their tough stretches here, which is realistically one game. They walked 8 batters in that game against Spring Creek, which ultimately led to their demise. Brings up Preston Foltz, bases loaded. 2 out in the inning. Oliver comes set, holds the belt. The pitch. And misses low as Osborne springs to his right to make the play. 1-0. There's on every bag. 2 outs here in the inning, the 1-0. On the outside corner, 1-1 with a fastball. Gavin Oliver was able to retire the first 2 hitters before he's run into some trouble here. Pair of walks sandwiched a single in the inning. That one misses high, 2-1. Two, 1 the count. Rich looks in, gets the sign. 2-1 pitch. Swung on, popped up, left side. Walker Wilson calls off Breckenridge as he makes a play right behind third base. As the Outlaws escape the jam there, we'll go to the top half of the second inning. 0-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the Outlaws at the 2024 Elko Basque Tournament online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
At Uintah County School District number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. Uintah County School District number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse of what they've been searching for, the great Yeti Deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven. 100 Wasatch and 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth as we roll along to the top half of the second inning. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the Outlaws of the 2024 Elko Basque Tournament online at mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. As it'll be the 4, 5, 6 hitters, Braxton Bauer, Jackson Osborne, Breckenridge due up here in the top half of the second inning. The Outlaws got a hit by pitch in the top half of the first, but nothing more. Bauer came in and had himself quite the day. Yesterday drove in 3 runs in that first game. First pitch misses low, ball 1. Outlaws offense has been pretty good here at this tournament. Capped off by 11 straight innings with a run, the 1-0. Misses high, 2-0. That pitch misses low. 3-0 to Braxton Bauer. Not afraid to swing. 3-0. The pitch misses it, hits the inside corner with a fastball. 3-1. Bauer's going to step back in. Stuckey, the windup, the 3-1 is on the outside corner as the right hand hooks Bauer back in the batter's box. 3-2. Stuckey into the windup, wheels and deals the payoff pitch. Misses inside, ball 4, as Braxton Bauer with the leadoff walk. Brings up Jackson Osborne. Osborne strolls to the plate. Still rocking that Patrick Star bat. Green on the bottom as the shorts that Patrick Star wears in SpongeBob, the cartoon, as well as pink with the Patrick Star eyes that now that we're a little closer, you can see that they are eyes versus watermelon seeds. From a distance, you can't really see the white as that first pitch is on the outside corner. 0-1. The pitch swung on, popped up down the first base line, out of play. 0-2. Very, very creative bat. Seen a lot of creative bats throughout the couple of wood bat tournaments that we've seen. And that's what makes these tournaments so much fun, is you just see a little bit of the personality in the players and the bats they choose. The 0-2 Bauer's back over in time. Stuckey just keeping him honest over there. Defensive alignment for the Running Rebels coming up as that pitch misses inside. 1-2. Stuckey on the mound. Wilhelm behind the plate. Durham, Blackhawk, Keller, John from left to right across the infield. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball in the outside corner. Out number 1 as Osborne strikes out. In the outfield, it's Fulton left. Stuckey in center. And Paulson in right. Bring up Breckenridge, runner on first, 1 down in the inning. The first pitch to Rich, misses high, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Breckenridge looks like he's starting to finally get back to where he was last year, as he got off to a little bit of a slow start, but seems to really be putting the ball on a line everywhere it goes off his bat now, as that pitch was a swing and a miss. 1-1. The 1-2 is outside. 2-1. You know, sometimes you get a year older, you put a little bit more pressure on yourself to be better than you were last year. The 2-1 misses inside. 3-1, and you can really start to press the issue a bit, and now you're suddenly behind the 8 ball, and the game of baseball is going to let things come to you and take what you're given. Stuckey's 3-1. Swing and a line drive to right field, as that's Paulson. That's over his head, as it's going to roll to the wall. Braxton Bauer hits the bag at second. He's on his way to third. He had to hold up, as the throw not in time. It's a pretty good relay there by the Running Rebels. Made that play pretty close over there for Bauer. He had to hold up as the right fielder Paulson was camped out underneath that one. I think it kind of just took off on him last second. That toughest play to make as an outfielder is a line drive just like that. That's right at you. It's really hard to judge because it seems like it's going to hit you in the chest, but it seems to just keep carrying and carrying. I think as an outfielder, I'd almost rather have a ball that's hit about 5 or 6 steps to my left or right to make an easier play. This brings up Tyson Bateman. See what that is ruled. Of course, these rulings are on Game Changer, not official. The 0-1. Swing and a miss by Bateman. 0-2. Big opportunity here for the Outlaws. The pitch misses low. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. Comes set the pitch. It's fouled away by Bateman. Just gets a piece of that one. They'll give Breckenridge a double on that last play. As a swing and a miss by Bateman for out number 2. That leaves it up to Jaden Windley. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. Outlaws need a hit here. Now the second strikeout of the inning for Stuckey. Into the windup, the pitch. Misses inside to Windley. Damian Common on deck. The Outlaws get that far. The 1-0. Misses low. 1-1. Windley starting to find it as well. As over the last couple weeks, he's been on a tear. That pitch is on the outside corner, strike 1. The pitch swung on, fouled, straight back. 2-2 the count. Outlaws come into the game, 15-15, looking to pull over 500. Strike 3 called with a breaking ball in the outside corner. As around a walk and a double, Cash Stuckey strikes out the side. You're watching the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the Evanston Outlaws at the 2024 Elko Basque Tournament online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
Bottom of the second inning, tied 0-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Oliver back to the mound for his second inning of work. He will face Dax Paulson, Cutter Stuckey, Colt Durham, the 7-8-9 hitters in the Pocatello lineup as you're watching the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Gavin Oliver back to work for his second full inning of work, as he's able to escape a bases-loaded jam in the bottom of the first. As they finish their final warm-up tosses, we would like you to know that on this day in 1908, Cy Young's third career no-hitter is an 8-0 Boston win over New York. At 41 years and 3 months, he is the oldest pitcher to turn in a no-hit trick. Nolan Ryan would end up beating him in 1990 at the age of 43, so that record stood from 1908 to 1990. Not real great at math, but I think that's 72 years. Don't quote me on that, as once again, we are not a math broadcast whatsoever. First pitch swinging for a strike, 0-1. As Paulson steps back in, Oliver obliges the pitch. On the outside corner, 0-2. Look for Gavin Oliver to try to settle in, as he got 2 outs in the first inning, then had a little trouble getting that third out, the 0-2. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball in the inside corner for out number 1. Oliver strikes out Paulson. That's his first punch out of the game. That'll bring up Cutter Stuckey, the center fielder. Colt Durham, the third baseman, moves on deck. Gavin Oliver comes set, holds at the belt. The pitch. Misses high, ball 1. So Oliver comes set, the pitch. Strike called on the outside corner, 1-1. He found the zone there with a fastball. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Two-one pitch, misses high. 3-1 as Gavin Oliver has to climb back into this count. Very capable, just have to do it. One pitch at a time. The pitch misses for a ball. Ball 4 as Stuckey walks. That'll bring up Colt Durham. Durham, the 9-hole hitter, at third. Oliver comes set. The pitch, that's going to be bunted straight back to the backstop. 0-1. It's Colt Durham back in the box. Oliver ready to go. The pitch, runner goes. That's popped up left side. Common calls everybody off, so he makes about 4 steps to his left to make the play for out number 2. Runner's going to retreat back to the bag. Looks like the Pocatello had a hit and run going. It's a good job there by Gavin Oliver bouncing back after the walk. Now 2 outs in the inning. That'll bring up the top of the order. And Elias Blackhawk, he flew out to center field his first time up. Runner Stuckey on first. Pitch misses outside, ball 1. The pitch swung on, fouled straight back. 1-1. That's Cutter Stuckey. During the high school season for this Pocatello baseball team, the pitch, swing and a miss by Blackhawk, top of the zone. As base running for Cutter Stuckey, he had 2 stolen bases for the Pocatello high school team. I'm not sure. As the pitch there's a miss, the throw down not in time, as that didn't look like only a 3-bag stealer. Right there, as you got a great jump, able to get in without a slide. The pitch missed 2-2, as they only have Blackhawk down for 3 stolen bases. They may be missing some. The Blackhawk hitting. At the plate, 2-2. The pitch. Swinging the ground ball down the third base line. That's going to go foul. We'll reset and do the 2-2 again. Pocatello team continuing to grind out at bats against Gavin Oliver. He's done a good job kind of navigating his way through the lineup. The 2-2. Swung on, popped up, shallow center field. On comes Ryder Wilson. He's not going to be able to make the play as he'll throw home. He won't be in time as Blackhawk will get to second base on the throw. Blackhawk with the RBI single puts the running Rebels on top 1-0. Blackhawk still a threat to steal on the base paths. Stuckey, after stealing second base, able to score on this bloop single. Sometimes it's not about as hard as you hit it, it's where you hit it. As that ball's kind of dropped into no man's land. But Garrett Keller with an opportunity to extend that Pocatello lead. The pitch. Swinging a nubber on the ground. Oliver is going to let it roll through to Windley. He'll throw, not in time, but he spikes the throw. It's going to get away. 1 run's going to score. Keller's on his way to second as that rolls out of play. It's one of those ground balls that real tough for the pitcher to get to, and for the second baseman, that ball doesn't get to the dirt. You have to field and fire all in one motion. Tough play there for Windley, unfortunately. He kind of threw it away, as it allows a run to score on the air. It's a do-or-die play there for Windley. As it's going to go down as an infield single. Advance to second on the throwing air. Run scores on the air, so no RBI. Hudson John at the plate. First pitch in the dirt as Osborne's able to knock it down. 1-0 the count. John walked his first time up. So Oliver looks in, gets the sign. Working methodically with the runner on base. Checks that runner at second, the 1-0. Misses high, 2-0. And for the Outlaws, you want to keep it right here. You're trailing 2-0 in the ball game. It's a very good Pocatello team. You don't want to fall too far behind. It's going to be real tough to come back from more than 2 runs. The pitch misses high, 3-0. Links to Gavin Aller, take a deep breath. It's 3-0 the count. You do have that base open, but you also have Gunnar Wilhelm on deck, who singled his last time up. The 3-0. That misses high again. Ball 4, as Wilhelm will make his way to the plate. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. So we're in the bottom half of the second inning. Running Rebels on top. 2-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 2 runs played in the inning. Oliver comes set. The pitch misses inside, maybe below the zone. 1-0. Oliver kind of laboring through. That's 5 straight balls now. Wilhelm walked his first time up. That's lifted into left field. Down for a base hit. Common's going to field on 1 hop. Throws it in quickly as the running Rebels will hold the runner at third. Good job there by Common getting to that ball quickly and getting it in. Now bases loaded for Cash Stuckey. Hudson John now 1 for 1 in the game. He's reached, or make that Gunnar Wilhelm 1 for 1 in the game. Hudson John has walked twice. Keller reached on an infield single. As that is where we stand now. Bases loaded. 2 outs in the inning. Opportunity for Stuckey to break this one open. Outlaws need to shut the door here. So Oliver looks in, gets the sign, holds at the belt. The pitch. Misses high, ball 1. You want to try to get back into this count. You don't want to fall behind 2-0 with the bases loaded. So for Oliver, a strike here. So the utmost importance, the pitch misses high, ball 2. 2-0. Stuckey walked his first time up. Was stranded at first as part of that first inning. Bases are loaded. 2-0 the count. Misses high. 3-0. As Oliver comes set. The pitch. Strike called on the inside corner. 3-1. Shot the rinse and repeat. Execute again. As Oliver comes set. The 3-1. Misses low. Ball 4. As Stuckey's going to pick up an RBI on the walk. They'll drive in. Another run. 3-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Coach Cody Moore is going to come out and talk to his starting pitcher. And as he does, I'd like to tell you a little bit about some baseball history. As on this day in 1988, alarmed by the White Sox, threatened to move to St. Petersburg, Florida. Lawmakers in Illinois grant state subsidies for a new stadium to replace the venerable but decaying Comiskey Park, as that is now U.S. Cellular Field over there in Chicago, as the White Sox are a struggling franchise at this moment. Not that I can really talk too much. The Detroit Tigers aren't as good as I'd like them to be this year, but the White Sox, they've kind of had some more moving rumors. It must be they're looking for a new stadium. It kind of seems like in history, when some of these teams in bigger markets, they'll threaten to go somewhere else, all to get some funding for a new stadium. As that is on this day in history. As that's a strike at the top of the zone. 0-1 the count. Gavin Oliver bounces back after walking in a run. Comes set. The pitch. Swing and a line drive down the left field line. That's going to hook foul. 0-2. Oliver heading the count. 0-2. Comes set, holds the belt. This is Preston Fultz at the plate. That's popped up on the infield. Walker Wilson calls everyone off, and he's able to make the play for out number 3. Pocatello scores 3 runs on a couple of hits. 3 left on as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. All a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. When we come back, we'll have the Uinta Iron Vision 3rd inning for you.
On your way to Flaming Gorge or the Uinta, stop in at the store, formerly known as the Cash Store in Fort Bridger, to top up on gas or grab those last-minute snacks. Visit the store today in Fort Bridger, Wyoming. The store is proud to support the students of the Bridger Valley.
Dad, I feel like I got something in my eye.
Let me have a look. Natural protective features of the eye, such as eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and tears, are not always enough. I've been helping people for 14 years, removing anything from metal, glass, or plastic from their eyes. I've even removed a bug that flew into my own eye. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we can help you find the perfect eye protection for playing sports or performing hazardous work to help prevent eye injuries.
Call Uinta Eye and Vision today to schedule your appointment to protect your precious eyesight. Uinta Eye and Vision, 307-789-3937.
We're back inside the Union broadcast booth. Everything else is just internet as we move to the top of the Uinta Iron Vision 3rd inning, where our vision is to improve yours. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball 2024 Elko Basque Tournament online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. This is the 2nd annual Basque Tournament, and this is something that last year was a 6-team shindig. All played at Elko a bunch of games throughout the day. Is now we had 9 teams this year. We had 10 teams for the moment. A team dropped out, excuse me, and that's why there's a little bit of a shuffle around in the schedule. Today was supposed to be, championship day, where the championship game we played at 3:00, but the 5th place team at both fields would play each other. 4th at each other would play each other over here. Then 3rd, 2nd, and 1st all would play at Elko today, as we'll see if they can get back to it. First pitch from Stuckey to Common, misses high and inside, 1-0. Common playing left field today. Stuckey's 1-0 pitch. On the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a fly ball deep left field. That ball is back to the track and off the wall on a hop. Common hits the bag at first, on his way to second, as he's going to cruise in the second base with a leadoff double, as Damian Common gave that ball a ride. As that's one thing that's really improved in his game, as he's really shown the ability to drive the ball with some authority, as that ball was crushed. Opportunity now for Ryder Wilson. That runner on second base, nobody out in the inning. Stuckey comes set, first pitch to Wilson. Swung on, fouled straight back, 0-1. If you're Wilson here, you want to think right side. If you hit the ball to the right side, you're probably going to get that runner over to third. So regardless of the at-bat, it will be a productive at-bat, as this is an important run trying to get back into this ball game. It's Wilson. Steps back in. We're ready to go with the 1-1. Swinging a ground ball back up the middle. Nice play by Stuckey as they have Common caught in a rundown. He's going back to second. They're going to say he's safe. Good job by Common getting back. As Wilson will reach base on the fielder's choice. Runners on first and second now for Walker Wilson. As Common will, we'll say stay put because he starts this pitch at the bag where he started the last pitch, but in a rundown able to get himself back in. That was a really good play by Stuckey just to get the glove on it and be able to get the play there because that rolls by him. Common's at least there for sure at third base. It's possibly a single, but Stuckey with a great play. It's 1-0 to Walker Wilson. The pitch misses inside. 2-0. Outlaws looking to respond after the running Rebels put 3 up in the bottom of the second inning. Walker back into the box. 2-0 the count. The pitch misses high and inside. 3-0. The count to Wilson. Gavin Oliver stands on deck. Still nobody out in the inning. The pitch. Strike called on the inside corner. 3-1. Common at second. Led the inning off with a double. Ryder Wilson reached first on a fielder's choice. As they're going to have Common picked off. Nice inside move. As Common falls down, they're going to say he was tagged on the fall. Ryder Wilson moves up to second. Good heads-up base running there by Ryder Wilson. One thing I've noticed that happens sometimes with the Outlaws is that when they call one of the plays out that are on their sheet, the pitcher will go to an inside move. And if they have a steal on, that's a good opportunity right there as they pick Common off. That is technically a pickoff as he was going back towards second base. The pitch as Wilson grounds it to second base. Keller to his left field and fires across in time for the out. Ryder Wilson will move up to third as Gavin Oliver will come to the plate. Opportunity to drive in that first run of the game for the Outlaws. Pretty good at bat there from Walker Wilson. Wanted to make sure that runner moved over to third. Hit the ball on the ground the other way. Was able to do so. Now Oliver with the hit could score a run. That pitch misses high. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses low. 2-0. Counts 2-0. The pitch. As that's floated down the right field line, that's slicing and foul. Gavin Oliver tried to play down that right field line. Missed it by about 10 feet, foul. It's a good swing, though, from Oliver. He's really showing off his power this tournament. His opposite field power, that is. So we all know we can drive the ball to left field, but he's had a couple of hits to right center field that have been crushed as well. Pitch misses low, 3-1. Braxton Bauer on deck. The pitch low as Gavin Oliver will take a 2-out walk. Oliver reaches base. I'll bring up Braxton Bauer. He walked his first time up. Runners on first and third. 2 outs in the inning. Stuckey comes set. He's going to pick off to first. Oliver back in time. So we'll see what the Outlaws decide to do with Gavin Oliver over at first base. The pitch. Swing and a miss by Bauer at a pitch at the knees. 0-1. If you can get Oliver down to second, a base hit could score 2. Come set. The 0-1. Swung on, fouled straight back, 0-2. Especially with 2 strikes, I kind of expect to see Oliver on the move. Kind of anticipate possibly a breaking ball here, 0-2. If it's in the dirt, you'll have the base stolen pretty easily. He's on the move. The pitch misses high. The throw down is in time. As Blackhawk looks like he stumbled on his way to the bag. They were unable to get, the throw was in time, but no tag was applied. I think Blackhawk kind of stumbled on his way over as Oliver's able to steal second on what was a pretty good pitch to throw on is Wilhelm. The throw beat Oliver probably by about 3 or 4 steps, but they couldn't apply the tag. Now runners on second and third. 2 outs, 1-2 to count the pitch. High again, 2-2. Outlaws looking to respond after the running Rebels put up 3 in the bottom of the second inning. Come set. 2-2 to Bauer. Swing and a line drive down the left field line. That's going to fall in for a base hit and roll to the wall. 1 run scores. Here comes Oliver to the plate. Bauer hits the bag at first, trucking on to second as he'll pull in with a 2 RBI double. As that cuts the deficit to 1 now as the Outlaws trail 3-2 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Good piece of hitting there from Braxton Bauer. I'll bring up Jackson Osborne, that game-tying run 180 feet away. First pitch to Osborne. Swing and a miss. Fastball in the outside corner. 0-1. Now that base running mistake for the Outlaws looms large. That pitch misses high. Bauer on his way to third. As obviously maybe the inning plays out a little bit differently if Common's still out there, but if everything would have stayed the same, we'd have a tie game. And as the Outlaws get along in the season, they get towards postseason play. Base running is going to become critical for them because in the postseason you can't give away outs like that. The 1-1. Misses high. 2-1. Osborne back in. Game tying run 90 feet away. The 2-1. Misses high and tight. 3-1. Stuckey comes set. The 3-1. Swing and a miss at a fastball on the outside corner, 3-2. Osborne steps out. Got to choke up and protect here. Comes set, the 3-2 pitch. Ooh, that plunked Osborne. It made a loud thud as it hit him in the back. He appears to be no worse for wear. Wilhelm's going to go talk to his starting pitcher. I like this out of the catcher. Just relax your guy. We got 2 outs in the inning. Breckenridge due up. He doubled his first time up. Hit a hard line shot to right field. Courtesy runner over at first. Breckenridge comes to the plate. Comes set. Pitch. Swinging a line drive back up the middle and down for a base hit. Bauer's going to score as Breckenridge drives in his 12th run of the season and ties us at 3 as the Outlaws have come all the way back. After allowing 3 in the bottom of the second inning, they scored 3 here. Still not done as Tyson Bateman with an opportunity to give the Outlaws a lead. 3-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Top of the UNT Iron Vision third inning. First pitch to Bateman. Excuse me. Yep, make that Bateman. Misses high. Ball 1. Comes set. The 1-0 to Bateman. Misses inside. 2-2. Bateman comes in today, hitting .210. That's a slugging percentage at .242. OPS, .580. Little inside move is going to send the courtesy runner back to second. Has that courtesy runner on for Osborne. 2-0 pitch. Strike at the knees, 2-1. It's a really good pitch there by Stuckey to bounce back. Courtesy runner is Josh Moyo. The 2-1. Swung on, lifted over the first base dugout, not a play. 2-2. Two and two the count. Runners on first and second. 3 runs already in the inning. That one pops out of the glove. Moyo on his way to third. The throw not in time, as if Wilhelm would have fired right away. I think he had time to get Moyo, as Moyo got a slow jump over there at third. I don't think he recognized the ball was out of the glove. It's a tough read over there behind second base. 3-2 the count. Runners on second and third. Comes set, the pitch. Swung on, tipped in and out of the glove as Bateman stays alive, 3-2. Now, huge opportunity for the Outlaws. Base hit's going to score one. Possibility of scoring two as Breckenridge, standing on second, is going to get himself a big secondary on the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, and that's a fair ball, I believe. It was never a motion unless it was called foul right away. That was foul indeed. I think that might have clipped Bateman in the box. We'll reset and do the 3-2 again. 8th pitch of the at-bat. It's fouled straight back as we'll set it up again. 3-2. It's been a really good at-bat here from Tyson Bateman, really battling it out. Trying to get himself a pitch that he can handle. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. Stuckey comes set, the 3-2 pitch. Misses high as Tyson Bateman draws the walk. Really good at-bat there from Bateman. So that'll bring up Jaden Windley. Bases loaded. 2 outs in the inning. Big opportunity for the Outlaws right here. Windley struck out his first time up. The pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Bases loaded. 2 outs in the inning. The swing back up the middle. That's going to be off the glove of Keller into left center field. 1 run's going to score. Here comes the second run. The throw to the plate is not in time as that skips away. Base runner's going to go back to second. He's going to be thrown out as Bateman got too far off the base. 2 runs will score on the play as Jaden Windley drives in a pair with an infield single as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. Listening in on 99.1, only online today, as we'll be right back with the bottom of the Uinta Iron Vision 3rd inning.
Farming requires working with the right equipment. At Covelo Auto Farm Service, you will find the right size tractor, tractor accessories, cattle chutes, and calf corrals for all your farming needs. Covelo's has all your auto needs as well. From fluids to belts to protection for your hands, they've got you covered. Covelo's also offers a service center for your truck and tractors in one convenient location. Covelo's is your one-stop farm and auto shop. Stop in and see them today at 80 Reese Road in Lyman. Covelo's Auto Farm Service.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Well, we're back to work on the mound in the bottom of the Uinta Iron Vision 3rd inning, where our vision is to improve yours. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the Evanston Outlaws at the Elko Basque Tournament online at mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Outlaws put up 5 in the top half of the 3rd inning to pick up a 5-3 lead as Oliver back to work. As that last play was ruled a 2 RBI single by Jaden Windley, 2 RBI infield single, by Jaden Windley, as both runs come across on the hit, and then the pickoff of Bateman at second ends the inning. As if you're a base runner out there, that was 2 critical mistakes made in that inning by the Outlaws on the base paths that could have been extra runs. I mean, they were able to put up 5, but without those mistakes, who knows how many they could have scored as that pitch misses outside, ball 1. This is a good Pocatello team that you can't really give them extra chances, and, you know, they might not have scored another run, but it would have gave Damian Common, who doubled his first time up, an opportunity to try to hit with runners on base. Pitch misses 2-0. Some of the Outlaws will look to clean up as we wrap up the season 2-0. On the outside corner, 2-1. That's definitely with Common. If everything plays out the same way, he doesn't get picked off. It's at least one more run across. The 2-1. Swing and a miss at a fastball on the inside corner. 2-2 as Oliver's battled back. See if Gavin Oliver can settle in a bit. His team's got him a lead. The pitch. Misses high, 3-2. But it has to start here. Cannot allow that first man to reach via the walk. Just got to throw a strike, live with the result, 3-2. Did so. Check swing bunt down the first base line. That's going to be foul. This is Colt Durham at the plate. 9-1-2 hitters due up. Durham, Blackhawk. I take that back. This is Dax Paulson at the plate, followed by Cutter Stuckey, Colt Durham. The 7-8-9 hitters exactly where the second inning left off. The Pocatello Running Rebels sent 9 men to the plate, as that's going to miss inside for a ball 4 walk. Runner on first. Nobody out, as that'll bring up Stuckey. Makes that Cutter Stuckey. So Oliver comes in, gets the sign, delivers. Runner goes. They bunt it down the third baseline. It's a beautiful bunt as Rich is unable to pick it up. Nobody covering third. Wilson the throw to third. It's a race as Rich's throw is behind Walker Wilson. If he could have hit him in the chest, there might have been a play. But the running Rebels kept running, and now they have runners on second and third. Nobody out. They'll bring up Colt Durham. Opportunity to tie this ball game. Breckenridge unable to make that last play. The error that I believe is going to be a single and then an error on the throw. First pitch misses high, ball 1. Durham flew out to left field his first time up. I think the Running Rebels will take that in this situation. The 1-0. High again, 2-0.
Boy, Colt, get one you can hit, huh?
Top of the order, due up next in the form of Elias Blackhawk. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a flyout. Oliver comes set. The 2-0 pitch. On the outside corner, 2-1. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. Bottom of the UNT Envision, third inning. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on, lifted. Left center field. Ryder Wilson comes over, makes the play. The throw is going to get all the way through. Not in time, as the Running Rebels get one back on the sacrifice fly. 5-4 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. I think most importantly, that runner stays put at second base as Durham picks up the RBI sacrifice fly. This brings up Blackhawk. Had an RBI single his last time up. Oliver comes set. Checks that runner at second. He's going to throw back to second. Not in time. Stuckey with a good job getting back there. Oliver working from that first base side of the rubber, holds at the belt. First pitch of the at-bat to a Blackhawk. looped into center field, as that's going to be a trouble play. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Because of it being a looping single with one out, that runner at second is only going to be able to get to third. As now it's runners on first and third. One down in the inning. As it'll bring up Keller. Blackhawk on first. Likes to steal bases. I think Like is probably understating his ability to run, as I imagine he's going to be off within either the first or second pitch. So Oliver comes set. First pitch to Keller is they're square to bunt. Blackhawk's on his way down to second base. A little bit of a delayed steal there, but he's going to get second either way. 1-0 the count. Keller opportunity now to give the running Rebels the lead right back after the Outlaws scored 5 in the top half of the third inning. Take a 5-3 lead. The pitch misses inside, 2-0. As kind of with the situation we're in now, I think the Outlaws are going to rue a couple of base running mistakes that they made that really ran themselves out of the inning. Oliver comes set, 2-0 pitch. Misses high and inside, 3-0. The count. Oliver comes set. The pitch. Strike called on the outside corner, 3-1. The count. Oliver comes set. Holds the belt. 3-1 pitch, misses high. Ball 4 is that'll load the bases. Bring up Hudson John. Walked a couple of times in this contest. In fact, walked both plate appearances. So we're going to get a meeting on the mound. Now, this could be possibly to discuss strategy, as bases are loaded, 1 out. It also could be to discuss that on this day in 1978, Larry Doby becomes the second black Major League manager, replacing Bob Lemon as skipper of the White Sox. Chicago has a 34-40 record at the time, and will go 37-50 the rest of the way. Also on this day in 1970, a sellout crowd of 51,000 on hand for the dedication of Cincinnati's Riverfront Stadium. But Hank Aaron spoils the show as he hits the park's first home run. Braves win 8-2, as that is on this day in baseball history. Well, on this day in the Outlaws season, we have a bases loaded. 1 out, first pitch to John, misses high, 1-0. Oliver into the motion, the 1-0. Lifted down the right field line. That's going to slice foul and out of play. 1-1. Oliver looks in. Big at bat in this contest. Outlaws still on top, 5-4. The pitch in the dirt, 2-1. But that tying run stands 90 feet away. The go-ahead run stands 180 feet away, as the running Rebels have the bases loaded. 1 out, 2-1 count to their 3-hole hitter, Hudson John. Has 2 plate appearances, 2 walks, not an official at bat yet. Oliver comes set, the 2-1. Misses high and inside, 3-1. It's a big pitch here for Oliver. Got to find the zone and live with the result this moment. The 3-1 pitch. Spiked into the dirt. And that's going to draw a walk. That's going to drive in a run. Running Rebels will tie it up 5-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, as the bases remain loaded. Still, just 1 out in the inning. That'll bring up Gunnar Wilhelm, who is 2 for 2 in the contest, as he has himself a couple of singles. First pitch, off the plate outside, 1-0. Oliver has to bear down here. Tough situation. Cleanup hitter at the plate. Bases loaded. Behind the count, 1-0. Comes set, holds the belt. The pitch. Just misses a bit low. 2-0. Hitter's count right here for John, as he's going to sit on a pitch that he can drive the 2-0. Misses low. 3-0. We'll see if they give Wilhelm the green light here. 3-0. Bases loaded with 1 out. Comes set. The pitch. Ball 4 misses high. 6-5. Running Rebels on. The Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as they storm back to retake the lead. As we're going to get a pitching change here. We're going to take a quick commercial break. As you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. All a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
High school sports. We love it. We support it. We're your #1 fan. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their love for sports. You are champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong successful financial habits. You're awesome. Trona Valley, member NCUA. TronaValley.com. We're here for you.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Growing up is all about having your independence. And Y-High is here to help you gain real financial freedom with a Y-High Independence Account. With an emphasis on education, growth, and experience, the Y-High Independence Account prepares you to handle your own finances, so you're ready for what life throws your way. We're talking no parent or legal guardian required on your account, no risk of collections or negative reporting, and no overdraft fees. Find your independence with a Y-High Independence Account today.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today. At Reese Auto Service in Lyman, you will find highly skilled mechanics who will get the job done right the first time. They work on anything from light line jobs of tire alignments, suspension work, and oil changes to heavy line jobs of engine replacement, differentials, and all powertrain components. Make sure all your recreational vehicles are working at top speed by getting them checked at Reese Auto Service in Lyman so your time having fun doesn't end early. Reese Auto Service, 541 State Highway 413, Lyman.
Fast, fresh. Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth is Jackson Corbett, the new pitcher. His first pitch misses low. Ball 1 as it's Cash Stuckey at the plate. Drove a run home last time with a walk. Bottom of the UNTI Envision third inning, 6-5. Running Rebels on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, the 1-0. Strike called on the outside corner, 1-1. Important time in this game for Corbett. If you can come in, limit the damage, allow your team to go back to the plate down by only 1. You have to feel good about the start of the outing, the 1-1. Swinging a line drive back up the middle and through for a base hit. 1 run's going to come across. Here comes that second run to the plate as the ball was bobbled out in center field. As 2 runs will score, now 8-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As my apologies that I have that backwards. (8-5) Outlaws trail by 3. We'll bring up Preston Foltz. Over in Elko, Mountain Home 4, Reno 1, middle of the 4th inning as that game's flying along over there. First pitch, Misses outside to Preston Foltz. He's popped out to short a couple of times. It's Corbett. Comes settled to the shoulders. 1-0 pitch. Swung on, popped up over the first base dugout. Now to play. 1-1. 8-5 running Rebels. Bases loaded. 1 out in the inning. Runners on first and second. I take that back. The pitch. Swinging a line drive down the left field line as Common makes a fine running catch as he leaps to make that play. Damian Common with a fine defensive play. If he doesn't make that play, a couple of runners could be running for days. As instead of it being a 10-5 game, it is 8-5, 2 outs as a tremendous play by Damian Common. I think that's somewhere where Common has improved tremendously in the 2 years I've been here. Is defensively. This year he's asked to take a different task on playing left field. But he's really settled in nicely out there as he makes a couple of great plays so far today. First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. If you think back yesterday, he had a diving catch in a game as well. The 1-0, runners go. That's lifted out in center field as Ryder Wilson moves to his left. He's able to put it away in time for out number 3. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Elko Basque Tournament online at mylocalradio.com. All a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. We'll be right back with the top of the 4th inning.
High school sports. We love it. We support it. We're your #1 fan. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their love for sports. You are champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong successful financial habits. You're awesome. Trona Valley, member NCUA. TronaValley.com. We're here for you.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth. Pretty good job there by Jackson Corbett to come on and get a couple of flyouts after allowing an RBI single as we can officially close the book on the day for Gavin Oliver as he got touched up quite a bit in this one. We'll give you that box score here in a second as Oliver goes 2 in the 3rd innings pitched. Allows 8 runs, 7 of them earned. He walked 9 hitters. That's going to be the Achilles heel of this start. As Corbett comes in, allows 1 hit. But a fine running play by the man at the plate, Damian Common. Saved a couple of runs as he swings and misses at a pitch below the zone. 0-1 as Stuckey starts his 4th inning of work on the mound. The windup, the pitch. Swinging a slow roller down the third base line. That's fielded, fired across. In time. What a play that was at third base by Colt Durham. As I think that bat cracked on Damian Common. As that's a little bit unfortunate. As Common goes and gets his bat. As Bo Jackson's it. Across his leg. Thing was snapped already. Might as well break it all the way now. I'll bring up Ryder Wilson. First pitch on the outside corner, 0-1. Is more of a playful, man, the bat's broken kind of snap versus a angry snap as that pitch on the outside corner, 0-2 after back-to-back great pitches to start the at-bat. Ryder Wilson behind 0-2. Stuckey wheels and deals the pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back, 1-2. Two more games after this one on the My Local Radio Sports Network. The pitch is lifted into right center field. As the right fielder Paulson gives chase and makes a fine running play into the gap for out number 2. Running Rebels playing some good defense here in the top half of the 4th inning. So they made a couple of really good plays. I'll leave it up to Walker Wilson. It's Walker Wilson was hit by a pitch his first at bat, grounded out to second in the 3rd. That pitch is a strike on the outside corner. 0-1 is Stuckey. Looks like he's settling in a little bit. Had the one rough inning. Outside of that, he's been pretty good in this contest. The 0-1. Strike 2 on the outside corner as he dots another fastball at the knees. 0-2. Wilson's going to call timeout and step out. Looked like Stuckey and Wilhelm had a little trouble agreeing on what pitch they wanted to throw. Wheels deals the 0-2. Just a bit high, 1-2. Now Stuckey took one step left towards the home plate, or excuse me, towards the third base dugout before retreating. It was a pretty good pitch on the outside corner, a good 0-2 pitch. Here comes the 1-2 as Wilson checks swings, follows that one out of play. 1-2. As you hear that wind really starting to howl behind us, the 1-2 swing and a miss at a fastball in the inner third. As that'll do it for us here in the top half of the 4th. We move along to the bottom of the 4th inning as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District No. 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth. To the bottom of the 4th inning we go. 8-5. Running Rebels over the Outlaws on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as Braxton Bauer will be the new pitcher. Let's give you some specs on him as he comes into today's matchup. 16 1/3 innings pitched. He started one game. He's 2-0 on the season. He's allowed 15 runs, 9 of them earned. 18 strikeouts, 10 walks. His ERA is 3.857 as Braxton Bauer to the mound as he will face Cutter Stuckey, Colt Durham, Cash Stuckey. His back-to-back innings, the Running Rebels hit around as this is where the last 2 innings have started for them. And for the Running Rebels, if that's a omen, it's a very good one as you've put up 8 runs in those 2 innings. Braxton Bauer looks in, gets the sign. We are ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Stuckey drops down a bunt. Bauer springs off the mound. Fields fires across to Breckenridge in time as we got some defensive changes to let you know. Walker Wilson moves in, or excuse me, moves from short to third. As TK Reese comes into right field to replace Corbett. Rich will go from third to first. Good play off the mound by Bauer, as is Colt Durham. I was actually wrong. It's the 8-9-1 hitters, Elias Blackhawk on deck, excuse me. Bauer comes set. The 1-0. Breaking ball in the inside corner. 1-1. Important innings for Braxton Bauer here. If the Outlaws want to come back, you want to try to put some zeros up on that board. The 1-1. Breaking ball at the top of the zone. Swung through by Durham as he tried to put a charge into that one. Jackson Osborne behind the plate thought it was strike 2. Threw it down to first, ready to throw it around the horn. But one more strike to get on Durham. 0 for 1. Flew out in the second. Sacrifice fly for a run last time up as that ball is belted deep left field. Damian Common back. Can't make the plays. It's off the wall. As that looked like Common got to about a half step away as the throw into third is not in time. As a 1-out triple there from Colt Durham puts a runner at third with 1 out for Elias Blackhawk as that ball was crushed. As we are going to get timeout as Damian Common's a little slow getting up as he laid out, running back towards that fence trying to get to that ball. As he appears to be okay enough to stay in the game as he's still over by the warning track as that ball is absolutely tattooed. Giving him a couple of seconds to shake that off as he probably lost his wind as I think he got so focused on the ball and trying to make a play that he just instinctively laid out. It's a tough landing going backwards like that as that pitch is a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. But heck of an effort there from Damian Common. You'd love to see that out of your outfielders. Just laying out full Superman style. Wouldn't expect anything else from Damian, the 0-1. Misses high and outside, 1-1. Bauer peers in. Accepts the signs from Osborne, the 1-1. Breaking ball on the ground, through for a base hit. As a run's going to score 9-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As Blackhawk now on first, 9-5. If I was a betting man, as we are in Nevada, quite a few casinos around. If I had to gamble on one thing this weekend, I think my gamble would be that Elias Blackhawk will try to steal a base while he's over at first. I'm not sure what the Vegas odds would be, but I'm going to go ahead and guess that it'd be about -300. As he's already jumping off the base. First pitch. Just off the plate outside, 1-0. 1-0 the count as Bauer misses with the breaking ball. I'd like to see him come fastball towards the outside corner, give Jackson Osborne a chance to throw just in case. So that pitch misses on the is on the outside corner, 1-1. A couple of games I've seen the Pocatello running Rebels, it seems like Blackhawk is always off and running. That's why we talk so much about his stealing. There he goes as Bauer just balked. Tried an inside move with the runner at first base. Cannot do that. Worth a shot, though. Runner on second base is Blackhawk. They're asking about the inside move to second, but you have to be going with the move towards where a base runner is. You can't just pick off to a random base. Start your motion. Stop your motion. If it's a play and play, it's a decent thing to try. Manager Nick Small getting an explanation from home plate umpire. Conversation still going. As with this conversation, I think that might have been planned. Conversation's over. As participants back to their positions on the field. (9-5) on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. So they'll bring up Keller comes back to the plate with a 1-1 count. 1 out, runner in scoring position. The pitch Swung on, fouled straight back. One and two. Bauer comes set, the 1-2. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Good job by Bauer bouncing back there. That is out number 2. Two outs. As that one hits. So the ruling on that play is that a pitcher may throw to second if there is a runner on second or the runner attempts to steal the base. That doesn't help us any because without the particulars that would technically be legal. First pitch, outside. That's Wilhelm at the plate. So that pitch misses. The throw down is third. Not in time as Blackhawk steals third base. As that bet would have paid off twice. Now was in the balk. Blackhawk was trying to take off. Pitch misses for ball, 3-0. We're still trying to find that ruling, or the official rule. By definition, a balk is a pitcher trying to stop his motion to deceive the runner, as that's on the outside corner, 3-1, or make an action to deceive the runner. Bauer comes set. Delivers home the 3-1. That misses for ball 4 as the runner was off with the pitch. Now bases loaded, 2 down here in the 4th. Get a courtesy runner for the catcher as Wilhelm reaches base for the 4th time today. First pitch misses to Stuckey. The 0-1 is a strike, 1-1. Unfortunately, what we're seeing when we're looking up the stat is a lot of blogs and not official rules, and I don't want to give you Joe Schmo's thoughts on that move as we're trying to find the official ruling on that 2-1. The pitch misses low for ball 4, 3-1. What I've kind of gathered with the consensus, though, is that if the runner's on first and you do the inside move, you have to throw it right away. Bauer didn't throw it right away, so that could be where that comes into play. But as it stands, run comes in to score on the walk. 10-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Bauer comes set. First pitch, defaults. It's a ball 1-0. The pitch, swing and a ground ball through for a base hit. 1 run's going to come across the score. Here comes a second run to the plate. The throw is in time, but the ball skips out of the glove of Osborne as that runner will be safe. 12-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Runners on first and third, 2 down in the inning. 12-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard as the running Rebels have broken it open here in the bottom of the 4th. First and third. The pitch. On the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Bauer comes set. The 0-1 runner goes. Pitch on the inside corner, 0-2. As Dax Paulson quickly behind, 0-2 as he spins out of the box. Regathers his thoughts. He's back in. The 0-2 pitch. Misses high, 1-2. Bottom of the 4th inning, 12-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Outlaws were able to put up 3 in the 3rd to go up 5-3. From then, the Rebels have scored 9 consecutive runs. That breaking ball is fouled back over first base and out of play. It's a good piece of hitting there from Paulson. A pretty good pitch from Bauer. The 1-2 pitch. Misses high, 2-2. Bauer comes set, delivers home the 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2. Three-two the count. Bauer comes set, delivers. Swung on, lifted right side as Breckenridge has given chase as he got his back turned to the infield. That is going to fall in between Rich and Windley as the throw to second. They have the runner. They're going to say 1 run scores as that'll be the runner from third. That second run will not, as it'll be 13-5 as that throw to second beat the runner home, as that makes it a 13-5 game on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. Listening in as a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
We're back inside the Union broadcast booth. We moved to the top of the 5th inning, 13-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As the running Rebels put up 5 in that inning. We have it at 14-5 on the scoreboard as they did count that second run, I guess. Game Changer has it at 13. I think it should be 13-5 as it was 12-5. Home team is the official game changer, though, but also the score on the scoreboard does not matter, as it is what they have in the official book. That'll bring up Gavin Oliver to lead off, Braxton Bauer and Jackson Osborne to foul. First pitch, misses inside, ball 1. Pitch, misses inside, 2-0. Pitch misses. 1-1. Comes the 1-1. Swung on, fouled straight back. 1-2. One to the count. Swinging and a miss at a fastball in the inner third for out number 1. I'll bring up Braxton Bauer. First pitch swinging from Bauer, fouled straight back. 0-1. As that one's lifted right side. First baseman Paul goes back along the first baseline to make the play. Time for out number 2. Yeah, so the scoreboard here has 14-5, but both game changers, which is acting as the official book, have the score at 13-5. For the Outlaws, though, you want to start trying to scratch across runs as you put yourself in a position where one runner gets on, the game-ending run comes to the plate. The 1-0. Swinging a ground ball to second. Keller fields a chest-high hop, fires across to first in time for out number 3 as Stuckey gets them 1-2-3 here in the top half of the first. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
The two teams have come together, and they have confirmed that it is, I believe, with the reaction of manager Nick Small, that's 13-5 as they were talking about the game changer. It's Braxton Bauer back to work here in the top. Make that the bottom of the 5th as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, as well as listening in on, as well as watching a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network, because they do change the scoreboard here. It is 13-5. And it does make a difference because if there was, if it was 14-5, it's one run, the game would be over. Now the running Rebels have to score 2. Gives the Outlaws a little bit more breathing room to try to get this one to a 6th inning. Time is not a factor as this game started at 10 o'clock local time. It is 11:42 local time here. Braxton Bauer back to work, his 2nd inning of work on the mound. As you'll face Cutter Stuckey, Colt Durham, Linus Blackhawk, the 8-9-1 hitters. Pitch misses low, ball 1. This appears to be Braxton Bauer's game to the end. The pitch misses high. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch misses. 3-0. Your Bauer, you can't allow a leadoff walk, especially the top of the order coming up. That's indeed what happens. One out. There should be no outs. Runner on first. As comes manager Nick Small. We shall see. We're going to get a pitching change. As Jaden Windley will come in to pitch. As we're going to take a quick commercial break, you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of 2024 Evanston Outlaws at the Elko Basque Tournament online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats in Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth inning. Jaden Windley on the mound gets a first pitch swinging strike, 0-1. Runner on first, nobody out. Bottom of the fifth inning, 13-5. Runner goes as it's going to be inside as the runner will steal second base. That runner is... That was Cutter Stuckey that stole the base. The game-ending run is at the plate in the form of Durham. Ground ball to third, fielded by Bauer. Fires across in time as Braxton Bauer playing third base. A throwback to Breckenridge, not in time as well, as they're going to have Bauer play third, Rich play first. Damian Common moves from left to second. Walker Wilson will move from third base to left field. For a guy that doesn't play a lot of third base, from Braxton Bauer is a pretty good play over there. 13-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Runner on third. One out in the inning as this brings up Blackhawk. (1-0) the count to Blackhawk. As the pitch from Windley. Swinging a ground ball to short. Oliver to his left field. Fires across the infield in time for out number 2. The run will score, but now 14-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard, and getting together right there was important because now it's 2 outs and the Outlaws are 1 out away from getting another at bat in this game, trying to alleviate the scoring, try to get back into this one. So the only way you can do it is by getting at bats. Still not out of the woods yet as you got Garrett Keller. First pitch swinging to the right side, that's going to go out of play. Keller 1 for 3. It's Windley ahead, 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1. As that's on a line into left center field. That's going to split the gap and roll all the way to the wall. Walker Wilson will pick it up on the warning track, throw it in, but not before Keller makes it all the way to second base with a 2-out double. As it means Hudson John has an opportunity to end this game with a base hit. 14-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Windley looks on, trying to send this one to a 6th inning. That runner at second is the game-ending run. First pitch misses inside, ball 1. Hudson John, 0 for 0, but still been very productive. He's walked in all of his plate appearances, No technical at-bats in this game. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, lifted, out to center field. Ryder Wilson camps out underneath this one as he's going to make the play for out number 3. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com. Listening in on all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garter's Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Hiking in the summer, hunting in the fall, and sledding in the winter are a vital part of living in Lyman, Wyoming. Visiting the Historic Heritage Park with its splash pad and updated playground are a must for summertime activities. Visit the new Frisbee Golf Course and make new memories with your family and friends. The town of Lyman is a quiet, peaceful place with some of the best residents in the state. Stop in today and make some new friends and memories that will last forever.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth. As we had a little confusion in a couple innings ago on a balk play trying to get that one figured out, as that happens sometimes in American Legion baseball. But actually on this day in 1959 in Chicago, 2 balls are put in play at the same time. On a wild pitch from pitcher Bob Anderson, Stan Musial draws a walk. As the pitch gets by catcher Sammy Taylor, Musial tries for second base. Umpire Vic Delmore puts another ball in play. By mistake, Taylor promptly throws it into center field. Third baseman Al Dark, who chased down the original ball, throws to shortstop Ernie Banks, who tags out a confused Musial. After a 10-minute conference, the umps agree that Musial is out. Delmore would be fired for this mistake, as those are the kind of things that happen in the game of baseball, as that happened on this day in 1959. First pitch swinging from Breckenridge, fouled straight back, 0-1. The pitch from Rich on the outside corner, 0-2. You'd have to go back and watch that play from Bauer. I guess my interpretation of the rules, it's a balk because Bauer didn't throw immediately on the inside move, as that's a strike 3 called on the outside corner for out number 1. I was always of the mindset that if you try to pick off to an unoccupied base, it's a balk. The pitch to TK Reese, swing and a miss, as he's a bit behind that fastball, 0-1. But like I said, I have to watch that back. I don't remember exactly what happened frame for frame, but kind of an interesting thing if that pitch from Stuckey to Reese is swung on and missed 0-2. If you're a right-handed hitter, or right-handed pitcher, if you are able to actually use that inside move and throw it to second when a runner's stealing second from first, so that is just off the plate outside, 1-2. That could be a pretty effective way to shut down the run game. Just come set, or not come set, but hold your leg parallel like a lefty does with his pickoff move to first. But if the runner goes, you go with an inside move. The 2-2 pitch. But that'd be my guess of why that would be considered illegal. They don't want pitchers to hold the running game like that. They want the base runners to be able to have the ability to actually steal bases. Because if pitchers start doing that, the pitch misses high, 3-2. There might not be a whole lot of steals. Comes the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called as it's at the belt for out number 2. I'll bring up Jaden Windley. As he walks to the plate. 2 outs. Top half of the 6th inning. The pitch. Misses outside. Ball 1. On the ground, right back to Stuckey. Fields fires across, makes the play in time for out number 3 as we'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth. Jaden Winley to the mound for his first full inning of work, as he was able to, I guess we should say, his first start of an inning on the mound, as he technically had a full inning of work last half inning, recording all 3 outs. You're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Elko Basque Tournament online at mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. As Winley gets to work, he will face Cash Stuckey, Preston Foltz, Dax Paulson. The 5, 6, 7 hitters due up in the lineup. Winley still firing his last warm-up pitch as Osborne is going to fire down. We are ready to go here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Outlaws trying to push it to a 7th inning. You know, it might not seem like much, but there's a big difference between losing by 10-run rule versus losing by 9 and 7. As you want to complete the game, nobody ever wants to lose by 10 runs. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants the game to end on a 10-run rule when you're when you're the losing team. The pitch misses on the inside corner. Off the inside corner, 1-0. Just kind of a pride thing. Doesn't make a difference to some people whether you get to play the complete game or not. The pitch. Swinging a fly ball to center field. That sends Ryder Wilson back to the track as he looks up. That ball is off the wall on a hop. Stuckey hits the bag at second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, not in time, as Stuckey has himself a leadoff triple. That ball was absolutely tattooed to center field. That was Gunnar Wilhelm. He's now 3 for 3 in the game, as well as a walk. This is Cash Stuckey. Opportunity to polish off his victory on the mound. He's able to drive in the run. Outlaws bring the infield in. Swinley comes set. First pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back. 0-1. Winley comes set. Here comes that 0-1 pitch. On the ground to third. That's off of Bauer. Oliver picks it up. Fields fires across in time. Here comes the run home. The throw not in time, as that will end the game there. As you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Pocatello the Elko Wood Bat Tournament online at mylocalradio.com. All a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Pocatello wins 15-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard.
Are you looking for a dental experience that's quicker, more precise, and more comfortable? Look no further. Welcome to Black's Fork Dental, where we bring you the latest in dental technology with our Trios 3D scanner. Our team can scan images of your teeth and gums in seconds, ensuring precise measurements and accurate results, allowing us to design personalized treatment plans tailored to your unique needs. Whether it's crowns, bridges, or clear correct treatments, we've got you covered. Right now, we're offering a 10% discount on any scan procedure. Schedule your appointment with Black's Fork Dental at blacksforkdental.com, where advanced technology meets compassionate care.
It's lunchtime, and I'm stuck at the office.
Jackalope. The big game is on. I can't miss it just to pick up groceries.
Jackalope.
Mom, I need supplies for my school project.
Jackalope.
Doing the hopping for your shopping. Jackalope Delivery. 307-679-7174.
Jackalope.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the nightlighter. And it's not long until they become the fender benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
Growing up is all about having your independence, and Y-High is here to help you gain real financial freedom with a Y-High Independence Account. With an emphasis on education, growth, and experience, the Y-High Independence Account prepares you to handle your own finances, so you're ready for what life throws your way. We're talking no parent or legal guardian required on your account, no risk of collections or negative reporting, and no overdraft fees. Find your independence with a Y-High Independence Account today.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today. At Reese Auto Service in Lyman, you will find highly skilled mechanics who will get the job done right the first time. They work on anything from light line jobs of tire alignments, suspension work, and oil changes to heavy line jobs of engine replacement, differentials, and all powertrain components. Make sure all your recreational vehicles are working at top speed by getting them checked at Reese Auto Service in Lyman so your time having fun doesn't end early. Reese Auto Service, 541 State Highway 413, Lyman.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth in the middle of the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the Evanston Outlaws online at the Evanston Outlaws online at the Elko Basque Woodbat Tournament online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. Outlaws dropped this one 15-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Pocatello running Rebels win 15-5, and the Outlaws, they play with them for a bit. This is a very good Pocatello team, as obviously the Outlaws are going to be disappointed with the loss. But, I mean, this is a Pocatello team that last year was in the semifinals of the AA Northwest Regional. Their only losses at that tournament were to Cheyenne, who ended up going on and making it to the semifinals of the American Legion World Series, and Gillette, who was in the final game against Cheyenne. So it's a very good Pocatello team, very good Pocatello program. As the Freaky Fast recap comes as Pocatello, opens the scoring in the second with 3 in the second. Outlaws scored 5 in the third to take a 5-3 lead. Pocatello answers right back with 5 of their own in the third inning, making it 8-3. 5 were scored in the fourth. And then runs in the 5th and 6th make this a game that ends 15-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard in 6 innings. When we come back, we'll have your precision play of the game as well as your player of the game as you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2024 Elko Basque Tournament online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats in Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth in the middle of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network. 15-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Running Rebels win this one over the Outlaws. Precision play of the game, it has to be Damian Common making that leaping grab along the left field line. As if he doesn't make that, this game might not get to 6, as that ball looked like it was destined for that left field corner, but Common makes an incredible play. That is your Dr. McKay Frankum precision play of the game. When we come back, we'll have your Pepsi player of the game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. As you're watching a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaws Baseball online at mylocalradio.com, all a part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Welcome back inside the Union broadcast booth. Everything else is just internet, as it is time for your Pepsi player of the game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages, everything is better with Pepsi. Who is better today as we go to the scorebook? Because it's an Evanston broadcast, it will be an Outlaws player. Who was better today? And I'm going to have to give it to Damian Common. Finishes 1 for 2, made a couple of really good defensive plays as he was very strong in the outfield. I don't think he didn't get to bat for a third time, but defensively strong, had that double that kind of sparked that 5-run inning. As Damian Common is your Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything is better with Pepsi. As we're going to stick around and see if manager Nick Small wants to do an interview. They're still talking it over on the other side. As over in the Elko field, Mountain Home on top of Reno, 7-2 in a game 1 of the day over there. The Outlaws finish up 3-2 here at the Elko Wood Bat Tournament. As they played some pretty good ball. They had some times where they were up and down, but I mean, that's baseball at a young age. It's to be expected, but they had some really good showings, I think. Offensively especially, they were very good, capped off by the 11-inning scored run streak. I take that back, it was 13, as the Outlaws were able to scratch across runs in 13 consecutive innings, dating from the first game against Elko all the way through the game against Gooding, and then the first 3 innings against the Snowcocks out of Spring Creek. It's 15-5 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. As it does not look like we're getting an interview, but what we'll do is we're going to shout out on behalf of the Evanston Outlaws, the sponsors. Let me pull those up real quick, as we also don't really have a microphone. It'd be kind of hard to do so, but we're going to shout the sponsors out as we appreciate you guys, because without you guys, we'd have no baseball to cover. Well, no baseball to cover, we could do all these awesome things we get to do. But we want to thank the Grand Slam tournament for the Outlaws, Grand Slam Club, as it's Alliance Drilling Tools, Marathon Pipeline, VFW Post 4280, and Auxiliary, Porter's Fireworks, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Union Wireless, Tom's HVAC, Best Kind Embroidery, Kazine's Ace Hardware, Evanston Regional Hospital, Western Wyoming Beverages, and Spire. Huge thank you to you guys, as without this, the Outlaw season might not be possible, and without that, our broadcast wouldn't be possible. So we want to thank all of our sponsors as well. But until next time, go Outlaws.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Devils.